Adventure 2 is the last good game in the Sonic series, before the ill-fated Sonic Heroes. Between terrible controls, a lackluster storyline, and voice acting that inspires such things as
Computer room! Computer room! Find the computer room!
The plot of the game is Eggman has found the location of a secret weapon, Project Shadow. When he releases it, he finds out it's not a weapon but a black hedgehog named Shadow. Shadow the Hedgehog promises to grant him a wish if he collects the Chaos Emeralds and brings them to the space colony Ark. The story mode of the game begins with a choice of playing as the good side, which has Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, or the dark side, which has Shadow, Eggman, and Rouge as the main playable characters. Throughout the game, the dark side missions tend to be a little bit harder than the hero missions. Sonic and Shadow stages are high-speed platforming. These are the main reasons that you'll be playing the game and give the game any replay value that it has. The goal of the stages is just to reach the end in the time limit. The earlier stages aren't very challenging, but as the game goes on, the levels get more complex. In Tails and Eggman stages, you're in a robot suit like something out of the Matrix, and every possible thing imaginable wants to kill you. Knuckles and Rouge's stages are treasure hunts. You run around the level looking for the pieces of the Master Emerald or keys sometimes. You'll use radar and hints to find it. The radar will begin flashing different colors to indicate how close you are, and if you use less hints, you get more points for finding the emerald pieces. Even though you can pick which side you play, you have to clear both story modes to reach the end of the game in the final story. The controls are the best of the series. I don't know what Sega did to controls in every game afterwards, but the ones in this game are perfectly responsive. Everything works flawlessly. It's the best controls I've ever seen in just about any platformer. I really don't know what they did to Sonic Heroes and Next Gen and anything after that, but they really should go back to the controls in this game. The storyline and soundtrack are also very good, but then again, every Sonic game has a good soundtrack. Live and Learn, Sonic's theme, Shadow's theme, just to name a few, are really good. The two-player mode is pretty good. They give you a wide selection of stages for all three different game types, but it can get pretty one-sided fast, especially in the racing modes. If you get too far ahead of a person, then you'll collect all the rings and pretty much dominate them. The only change that they made were some of the additional costumes you can get once you get all A ranks were slightly changed, and Big the Cat was replaced by Dark Chao Walker. There's also a rumor that Nintendo changed the boxes in the Stage Crazy Gadget from having green X's on them to red X's because it looked too much like the Xbox logo. The only problem that I have with the storyline, and this isn't even the problem for this game, is something that happens is completely ignored in future Sonic games. Towards the end of the game, Eggman uses the Eclipse Can and destroys half of the moon. But in the opening of Shadow the Hedgehog, we see that the moon's whole, even though it's supposed to be a sequel to Sonic Heroes, which is supposed to be a sequel to this game. Overall, Sonic Adventure 2 is a really good game. Now, if Sega would just make Sonic Adventure 3, maybe we could finally have a good Sonic game. Then again, they'd probably find a way to screw it up.